crypto bull run. As you can see, all the big spikes in the history of Bitcoin, like this is the all-time chart from 2011, 2012, 13, 15. There was a big parabolic spikes in between 2013, 2017, 2021. Let me tell you, all this was because of the Bitcoin halving event. And uh, these were the dates, like the first Bitcoin halving 28th November 2012, second 2016, third 2020. The next one is scheduled to be having on 2024 April 26th. So I was wondering, can there be a scenario, can there be a way or the pattern that we can discover that this is what happens in the halvings, how the Bitcoin price action moves, and we can predict the next Bitcoin halving moves, like the 2024 halving? What are the pre-plans that we can make in order to ensure that we maximize the profit? So we can open the all-time chart and it's all there. So I want you guys to watch the video to see what is the possibilities out here. So as you can see, it all started like with few cents of Bitcoin and all that thing. The first halving occurred in November of 2012. Almost 1 year later, I would say, the price went parabolic, right? If you try to see the 2012 November of pricing, like $10 approximately, from $10 to almost $1,000 it reached, which is like 100x. The first time halving that happened resulted in 100x price of the Bitcoin, and it happened almost a year later. A year and around, the next one halving happened at the date 9th of July 2016. And when this parabolic run happened, as you can see, by December of 2017 the decline started, and before that it reached to the extent, like if you try to see, in July it was almost like $400, $300. At the peak of it, almost trade at this point of time, and the parabolic rise was super amazing. But one of the patterns you would have noticed is that, see, every time, the first time the Bitcoin halving happened, we saw a 100x move. The second time, 50x move. The third time, from the bottom, like it's 20x move. Why the amount of gains that we are having with each of the next bull run is reducing? The reason is simple. If you have a smaller market cap asset, it is easier to move it upside. For example, let's say an asset has a $5 million market cap. And if you put $100 million into it, outside institutional money comes $100 million. What will happen? The market cap will go to almost $150 million, which is, if you try to do the math, it becomes 30x, right? But let's say a coin which is already sitting at $100 million market cap, and then if $100 million poured into that coin, it will go maximum at how much? 200 to $300 million market cap, which is like 2 to 3x. So as the Bitcoin is becoming a larger asset, like right now, approximately $600 billion asset, it is really tough to move. Earlier, it was like several billion dollars, like $10 billion, $20 billion were enough to move this 100x and give this 100x. And then here, like 20 to $100 billion was enough to bring this 50x. But now when somebody is putting 200, $300 billion, it is just bringing you this much amount of gains. So the next halving, we can expect that. Do not expect people will be calling, hey, we are going to $1 million this time itself. That euphoria would be the warning sign. Now, each of the halving, each of the bull run, if you'll try to see, there were the warning signs. What were the warning signs? When everybody starts believing that we are going to the moon, right? At 2017, I literally remember people were saying, it is just a matter of time. We're just going to cross $100,000. People sold their homes, their big assets just to get into the coin. Remember when such sort of euphoria, and the euphoria is real. It is not that some people will be saying, hey, the euphoria is here, just don't invest, right? Nobody will be saying that. Everybody will become bullish, even the best of the people, analysts, right? I remember in 2021 bull run, at this point of time, obviously, I mean, everyone was bullish, but the second leg up when it was happening, at this top, Apple CEO Tim Cook, almost like in November of 2021, came out and said that he owns some of the Bitcoin and Ethereum. Just imagine, this is the kind of euphoria. Everybody's like, hey, let's just get in because this asset is never going to fail. Remember, this is the top signal. When those taxi drivers, when local people start asking, hey, how do we invest? Like, this is how the retail investment happens. This is when the top is near. And when everybody's calling the Bitcoin as a scam, this was the point. Everybody was calling Bitcoin as a scam. We are just going to go back to $2,000, $1,000. This was the bottom. So this is one of the learning lessons, guys, that we happen to learn. The next learning lesson is the altcoins. So why? Because the big amount of money that is made in the crypto market is because of the altcoins itself. For the altcoins, it always follows the Bitcoin. The first is there will be the Bitcoin season, the next is the altcoin season, right? It always follows the Bitcoin season. Why? Because for altcoins to perform well, investors need the confidence in the market. The confidence in the market only comes when Bitcoin starts performing well. When it has gone that parabolic run, the next move up would be off for the altcoin. But remember one thing. First, the altcoin, like no altcoins were there almost, like Litecoin was invented and all that thing. The first inflow of altcoins happened in this by this bull run, 2017 bull run, right? And the mega gains that were made, like it was all about altcoins. 2021 bull run, the next bull run, like everybody's, like the securities agencies, SECs, the big institutions out there are having the eye on the altcoin. Not every altcoin is going to perform, not every altcoin does perform. And remember, the altcoins that were being talked about in 2021 were not even talked about in 2017, were not even talked about in 2021. So it is not that altcoin are there forever. It is just for the quick gains, and you have a very short window of time where you can just make those quick gains, and you have to book the profit. You cannot hold the altcoins during the downtrend. You try to analyze any of the altcoins, and if you would have held it, like literally when you're talking 95 to 99% decline, that's what happens with the altcoins. So this is the strategy, guys, we all need to implement with the Bitcoin halving. And if you have not subscribed to my channel yet, please ensure you hit the subscribe button, because this is the vehicle that you would need. I would be here together through the thicks and the thins, and together we are going to make that massive amount of money. This channel is everything related with the crypto. Together we are going to do it. Thanks a lot for tuning in to the video. Comment down below, what do you feel about the halving, and what are the points you would like to add regarding halving, bull run? When do you think the next bull run is coming? I would like to know your opinion. Thanks a lot, and bye-bye.